This is a story about an angel that taught us to love the sample of life. 13 years ago, my daughter still believing in the Holy Jesus. I promised her that if she went to the hospital, the Divine King would give her a dog in a Christmas. She didn't sleep. She looked forward for her gifts, and hours later, she saw him running around the tree. She was happy. His name, his name is Sam, she said without doubt and signed the moment. He became our light pet. Sam was not an ordinary dog. In his mean, he never get up. He enjoyed it every time with our family, since a half to the light ride, the food we wanted, and his own food, the petting. One day, we had a little ride to Zaragoza. He loved to roam close to us wherever we went. The day was really hot, and the heat was too. He was running as he always do, but minutes later he was slower and slower. What's happening? We talked and we looked at him. His paws, my son saw it. His paws were burr. We had to ask for help and carry him like a baby. That day he was always by my side, like saying, "Thank you." And when he saw water, he jumped into the river and did want to get out of there. He looked very comfortable and fresh. At home, my daughter was taking care about him. She fed him, putting his food in his mouth, and was applying body cream to him and hydrating him. Since then, he was always very close to us, looking for pettings or more pettings. Sometimes he was very intense. He taught us to appreciate the little things of life, like the blessing of hay water. He really enjoyed every bath or drink, like what was a new discovery, or when he showed us all we called to for our family. The day that a lot of dog was around us ready to attack. He was very brave when he was trying to protect. That was really incredible. I was only thinking, I love my family, and my dog is one more of them. One day, my son opened the house door, and son ran to the street. We was looking for him. When he appeared, he was walking different. Something happened. We talked with our veterinarian and gave him some medicines. Next day, he looked better, and we went out to walk. He looked like usual, but we came home. He lay down and never get up. I couldn't believe that son went out to work even when his health wasn't the best. He had a hard knock, and his body was full of hell. He was dead. Unfortunately, he left, but his memory will be always here. I only think about moments we felt frustration because we don't have a specific thing, or we cannot hit our goals in the short place. Our vision becomes blurry because we are just thinking about material things or things we call get bad, knowing all we have, about people that are close to us, our health, and all the things people do to make us alive, happy, alive. My dog is an example about the world of the light, the simple, the beautiful of life. On the sunny days we can go to work, the food and the family moments, the work or the spend time close someone we love. Is called thinking on thing it will be. I would like to have other opportunity to love you a little more, to be a best friend. Thank you, son.